this week, some people caught some L's. This is going to be
dropping L bombs.
This is going to be somebody who caught an L, but this is also still for the culture. Your boy.
Does it have to be my boy if he's catching the L?
Listen, he's everybody's boy, but he caught an L.
He caught an L.
So it's all of our L. It's all of ours. That's all of our L's.
We
right
received this L together. In a sense,
the culture received an L,
but the culture received an L.
Your boy Kevin Hart.
Kevin. Oh, Kevin.
Like fucking Kevin.
Kevin. Oh shit, that was perfect.
Shit,
was
bro.
Perfect.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is caught up. Caught up. Man, he got caught.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Listen, y'all. Kevin Hart got caught in one of the worst situations you could possibly get caught in as a celebrity. For those of y'all that don't know, Kevin Hart, recently there was some issues going around. They said he was cheating because he was in the car talking to a chick. I don't know if he was kissing. I don't know if he was fucking. You know what I'm saying? To me, it didn't like he was doing anything. So I was like, all right, stop this madness.
Talking,
right?
Conversating.
Yeah. He could have been just been talking and conversating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he could have been a little flirty too.
Yeah. You couldn't see and you couldn't hear. So who knows?
Right. But that was all thrown out the window when he came on Instagram and he basically apologized. We're gonna play that clip for you right now.
I'm at a place in my life where I feel like I have a target on my back, and because of that, I should make smart decisions. And recently, I didn't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form. And I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did. And in doing that, I know that I'm going to hurt the people closest to me, who I've talked to and apologized to, being my wife and my kids. And I just, you know, it's a shitty moment. It's a shitty moment when you know you're wrong, and there's no excuses for your wrong behavior. At the end of the day, man, I just simply got to do better. But I'm not going to also allow a person to have financial gain off of my mistakes. And in this particular situation, that's what was attempted. I said I'd rather fess up to my mistakes.
Yeah, so he confessed, and a lot of people didn't really know what he was confessing. Okay? So what he was basically confessing was that he pretty much cheated. He was getting extorted. Infidelity. Infidel Castro.
You need Dr. Phil. See, today, what we're doing is talking to Kevin.
Right. And he basically got caught up, and then, but he was basically trying to stop this bad PR from happening by trying to get ahead of it, and which he did to an extent. But the sex tape recently came out, and yeah, I mean we don't really see Kevin having sex with the girl.
Scandalous.
But
she sets up a camera.
It's definitely implied, very much implied that it was Kevin Hart.
You
see
him early. You hear him. You see him earlier. You know he's there. Right. The camera's still in the same position, you know, and the camera can't run forever. So within the time that the camera's rolling, you know, someone gets knocked down, and apparently it was Kevin doing it.
Yeah.
And then they try to get him for it. And then he, instead of giving him the money, like $10 million,
they were trying to get him for 8 figures. 8 figures.
What? And instead of paying up, he was like, "I'll just confess. I'll come out and say that."
Now he's got a pregnant wife at home.
That's what's horrible.
It's
horrible regardless.
It's horrible. It's horrible regardless. But it's his pregnant wife that, you know, like based on what he was saying in previous interviews, he was never going to cheat on. But there's a part of me that's like, all right, because she hasn't came out and said anything. She's been real hush about it. They even tried to like talk to her. TMZ tried to like, I think it was TMZ or maybe it was
probably really hurt and don't even want to talk about that shit.
Well, okay, so she's
catching the worst of the L's because she has to deal with it, and she has nothing to do with it. It's just someone that she's with that is catching the L, and now she has to suffer.
Right.
While she's pregnant. That's even worse for the baby.
That's putting the whole world.
Yeah, and it's putting a lot of stress on her and the baby. So that's not even good on top of that. They need to leave her alone.
The question is she going to stay? Because one, I'm pretty sure that when Kevin Hart got married again, that he had prenups ahead of time. So is she going to stay? Is the main thing. Because it's different if he didn't have prenups. She's like, I'm taking half, motherfucker, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's probably got prenups. It's like, you're not going to take it.
Regardless, she'll get that child support. If she leaves it, like, that doesn't take away from that. And if she's hurt enough, if she ain't about that forgiveness, like, on that level, you know, then she'll probably leave him and just collect that child support. But which will probably still be a fat chunk on his. Think about how much he has to pay. She can live off of that. Yeah. She probably like, if she don't want to be, she can still live off of that, you know, off child support. But
well off of that.
Baby and her be good. But, and probably better off on that note because, I mean, the way he acted after he got caught up that first time, then he was talking on his wife, or his pregnant, you know, fiance.
Right.
And then he still does that shit and gets caught up. It's like, do you think he's not going to do it again? He's a dude that's always in those situations.
Right.
You know, and he
puts
himself in them situations.
You can't be, I mean, the only way you can do that is if you're because there's a lot of people that are out there that are famous.
Yeah.
That are like, listen, I'm gonna fuck other bitches from time to time. You got to deal with that. And there's some people that's like, all right, I'll deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's,
but I'm coming home to you.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
what?
If you're rich, what I'm saying is if you're rich and you got like all this, like Drake.
Some females will be down with that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, Drake, for example, right? Like Drake could probably marry a chick and let her know like ahead of time before they get married. Listen, I'm going to fuck that chick from time to time. You got to be down with it. And I got prenup, so we can't ruin me.
No.
All right. I'm pretty sure that there's some shit like that.
But I'll take care of you.
Yeah, but I'll take care of you.
I'll take care of everything. You'll be good. You're gonna live the good life.
There's some people that are cool with that.
Yeah, there's some.
I mean, there's people that do that. There's people that do it with people that ain't got money.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But are you respecting yourself?
No. I mean, at the same time, I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah,
but
it's like, yeah,
you know, if you got money, you got power, you got fame.
Some people
you can do whatever you want to do.
Some people can get away with it. Yeah,
right?
Some people can get away with that because like, who's the breadwinner? Who's making the money?
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna leave me? Where you gonna go?
You're gonna throw this life away.
That's probably how these fucking dickheads be talking.
Eating the filet mignon,
right?
Lobster and shrimp, steaks for days.
You're gonna leave this yacht. I named the yacht after you.
You're gonna leave Alfred. He's the butler. He makes your food. You're gonna have to make your own food now. He folds your clothes. Shit. He does everything. He would have wiped your ass if you would have.
No. Oh yeah, man. We can't be laughing off of Nico's suffering. So hopefully they get that squared away. Hopefully
really though, she should leave his ass, collect that money off of that child support. It's up to her. But like, hey, to respect yourself, like if you ain't about that and you hate, do you think, you know, you really gotta keep a short leash on that? Right. You know, if you really gotta be in his business at all times, if you want to keep an eye on him, because you're never there at all times. And hey, Kevin Hart, you put yourself in a horrible position.